Unit 7, Track 25. Read and listen about J.K. Rowling.
Joanne Kathleen Rowling, author of the best-selling Harry Potter series of books, was born in 1965 near Bristol, England. Her birthday, July 31st, is the same as her famous hero, Harry Potter. Joanne did well in school. Her favorite subjects were English and foreign languages, and she studied French in school. She graduated in 1986, and over the next few years had a variety of jobs. However, her passion was writing. She had written her first story, Rabbit, about a rabbit with measles, at age 6. She started writing the first Harry Potter book in 1990. The idea for Harry, a lonely 11-year-old orphan who was actually a wizard, came to Rowling while she was traveling by train between Manchester and London. Although she left England a short time after that to teach English in Portugal, she continued to write Harry's story. She returned to Britain in 1993 and settled in Scotland. It was a difficult time. She was out of work and depressed, but finally completed her first book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was published in Britain in 1997 and quickly became a hit with both children and adults. J.K.R. has been writing Harry Potter books for nearly 20 years. She writes in longhand, and each book takes 1 year to complete. She has now completed the series of 7 Harry Potter books. The last book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, came out in July 2007. Her books have won numerous awards, including Children's Book of the Year. She married Dr. Neil Murray in 2001. She has had 3 children, a boy, David, and 2 girls, Mackenzie and Jessica. The books have been translated into over 60 languages, and over 300 million copies have been sold worldwide. The first 6 books have been made into movies. She has become the highest-earning woman in Britain, richer than the Queen. She has made over £600 million, more than $1 billion. This makes her the first person ever to have become a billionaire from writing books.
Track 26. Listen and check. 1.
Where and when was she born?
She was born near Bristol in England in 1965.
2.
When did she write her first story? What was it about?
She wrote her first story when she was 6. It was about a rabbit with measles.
3.
What was she doing when she had the idea for Harry Potter?
She was traveling by train between Manchester and London.
4.
Where did she teach English?
In Portugal.
5.
When was the first Harry Potter book published?
In 1997.
6.
How long has she been writing the books?
For nearly 20 years.
7.
How many has she written?
7.
8.
How many children has she had?
3.
9.
How many books have been sold?
Over 300 million copies.
10.
Which books have been made into movies?
The first 6.
11.
How much money has she made?
She's made over £600 million.
12.
How many authors have become billionaires?
Only one. Her.
Track 28. Listen and check. 1.
His plane took off a few minutes ago.
2,
The president has resigned and a new president has been elected.
3,
I've been working in Dubai since last March. When did you arrive?
4,
How many emails have you sent?
5,
What have you been doing in the bathroom? You've been in there for ages.
6,
A huge snowstorm has hit New York.
Track 29. Listen and check.
How long has Calvin Klein been interested in fashion?
Since he was about 14. When he was a teenager, he spent hours sketching women's suits and dresses.
What different kinds of clothes has he designed in his career?
He's designed sportswear and underwear, but he's possibly most famous for his jeans, which always have his name on the back pocket.
How many times has he been married and divorced?
He's been married twice and divorced twice. His first wife was Jane Center. He met her when they were both fashion students. His second wife was Kelly Rector. She was a rich New York socialite and photographer.
How many children does he have?
Just one, a daughter, Marcy, who is now a successful television producer.
How many awards has he won?
He's won 7 fashion awards altogether. He made history because he won awards for both men and women's fashions in the same year.
How long has he been making his own perfumes?
He's been making Calvin Klein perfumes since the late 80s.
What are they called?
His first were called Obsession and Eternity. His most recent is called Euphoria. His others include Truth and Crave, which was designed for men.
Which famous people has he worked with and designed for?
He's worked with the model Kate Moss and designed clothes for many stars, including Julia Roberts, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Helen Hunt. He's also worked with Brooke Shields, who, at the age of 15, modeled his jeans with the famous line, "Nothing comes between me and my Calvins."
How long has he been selling cosmetics?
Since the 1990s. These are only sold in the best department stores, such as Harrods in London and Bloomingdale's in New York.